I battered my mic with my elbow. So I'm hoping that it's just a it was just a love tap on the microphone and not an actual absolute battering. Either way, so hopefully so let's get back to where we were with our little area here. So we got a few things we can work on. In fact, actually, let me see how it sounds on you guys' side. In fact, actually, let me see how it sounds on you guys. Okay, it sounds like I didn't mess up anything. Not bad. that was that. I feel like I think it did lower. I feel like my volume is lower though. I don't know. I feel like maybe I messed something up there. Just a tad. Just a tad. Just a tad. There we go. Just adjusting a little bit. I think I'm gradually increasing volume. There we go. Ooh, just adjusting a little. Okay. So you may have heard me a few times there. So anyway, let us continue. So we got a bunch of now technically you probably when you're making a base, you probably don't want to make so many doors, so you don't have the situation we just had earlier. In fact, actually, just one door might not be the worst idea. That way, there's only one way in, one way out. But ignoring that, we need to make sure that we play time and see if we get all this fixed. Because we were having to run to they kept attacking one gate, running to the next, attacking one gate, running to the next. And then when we would run to the next gate, they weren't going to actually go that way, so they ran back. So, oh, I think we still have some people who are a little bit... We're getting back up. Band of Bones has been infesting our home for a while. They've been, They've been making themselves a home here. More than I'd like. And I guess I'm not ever getting to the point of actually them dying. Or we knocked them over. They're going to get pretty talented at this rate. Oh, Hiroto. Oh, you're sleeping. Good, good, good. That's fine. Sleep is good. Sleep is good. Being unconscious, much different situation. Well, John, go ahead and rest. Again, I can throw them out to the side of the building, but in a way, it's constant practice. And I'm building jail cells, so I should have a home for them pretty soon. I think all of them pretty much hate me at this point. Probably. Odds are they probably do at this point. Oh, load, are you stuck? Okay, there we go. Sometimes it seems like some of the decorations we're kind of putting inside the buildings do get people a little bit stuck, particularly around the stools. So if you're gonna do that in like one of your own games, and have a lot more decorative stuff, try to leave a little more room than I've been leaving. It seems like sometimes they get a little stuck around the stools. Or just consider in your designs, because just enough room for them to get through seems that it's occasionally not enough room. Uh-oh. Who are we chasing? How are you in here? Leave our retirees alone. He's in the place with our retirees. We really do need to get this building done so we actually have a proper home for them. Let's make medic real quick. Make sure no one's bleeding out secretly. So I think that's technically I think how we lost the new is we just didn't pay enough attention to how much they were bleeding. Alright, so we got also beds that are being made up there. I think he's trying to run. What inventory do you have? Oh yeah, I forgot the stairs don't work for some reason. For some weird... Oh, no. Stay here. Okay, there we go. For some reason, the stairs here just do not like to want to work. Not sure if there's just a stool too close to, or the sitting box too close to the thing, or if it's because of the table. That's where they're getting stuck. They're getting stuck on. Maybe it's this box. You know, we'll dismantle that box and see what happens. That seems to fix the seating arrangement. You know, in fact, actually, just dismantle all of this. We'll mess with seating later. And that way we'll know if it's the seating that's causing the issues. Let's see. Nope, it's still not wanting us to use the stairs. Seats or no seats. Oh, wow. And I think that he's getting messed up by building up something from down here. What is he doing? What is he building? Oh, he's trying to fix that cage. Rather than run around this way, he's just trying to do it. There we go. That explains it. But now he's definitely stuck. There we go. I was wondering where he was trying to go to, but it was actually the cage that he was messing up on. I don't think I guess it wasn't the chairs or anything else. It's good to know, though. Starting to get kind of worried. So he should be able to finish everything, the rest of everything up on top, too. Once we have some more prisoner cages, or I think. He just wants to fix everything from this end. Once these prisoner cages are done, that might fix our problem. Wonder if there's some kind of automatic ability to feed the prisoners. Or if they're going to be guaranteed to pretty much starve to death. Alright, so we still need a lot built. I think we took on a lot of raids last time. So I don't think we're actually... Oh, we're still going to get a Red Saber raid. It's still incoming. I don't know when. But it'll be here. Hopefully it'll be at one of the gates that are easy to attack from. And I think that we want to instigate the attack this time. By that I mean is we want to not only be ready, but we want to attack before they start attacking the actual doors. Whoop. Oh, these guys are waking up again. Eventually, they should bleed out at some point. So that we can actually throw them into the corpse furnace. Rather than just throwing them into the jails. I might throw them into the jails anyways. Is that Streak? Hey, let's get Streak. Pick them up. Pick up. And just throw them in jail. Put in. There we go. Oh, we're throwing somebody into the corpse furnace. And there we go. I think we got we got quite a few. This thing's been working for quite a while. With as many people have been attacking us. Ooh, we have tons of iron. I think we're actually getting close to our... We're actually at max capacity for our metal. Do these not take metal? No, they take iron plates. Go use some more of those iron plates and plant. Actually, focus on the weaponsmith a little bit. Oh, actually, hold on. They're getting attacked again. They are injured a little bit, so the quality won't be super great, but that's fine. That's fine, because the main interest we're wanting to get from them is to get... Go inside. There we go. There we go. And go ahead and work on that. Because we just want to get their skill up. Honestly, it doesn't matter about these too much. We can just, in fact, we can just toss the, oh, it's just going on the weapon stand anyway, so we'll hold on to it. We got tons of iron plate storage in here too, so I'm not really worried about that running out. Now I am a little curious if we got the armor bench. Yeah, we did get the armor bench working. But we need leather and fabrics. Now we make leather from animal skins. But that might be a little tricky. And the reason why I say that is because we're gonna have to be just careful with how we get animal skins. There's not many things in the swamp that will give us that. I think besides swamp raptors. And they've actually been kind of leaving us alone lately. Might be jinxing myself by saying that, but actually lately they've kind of left us alone. Oh, we need lighting in here. So let's get some lights going. Torch post, there we go. Well, let's get all the structures first. We want a leather tanning bench. By the leather arm crafting. It would feel very natural for it to be. We might give a little bit of room to leave a leather storage. Actually, we'll put storage first, and then we'll do that. Storage for leather and fabric. Leather. So we can store that here. And we can store fabric. Fabric box. Fabric chest. Here. Because those will both be needed. And then we can do the leather crafting bench. Where is it? It's around here. I know it is. Where is it? There we go. Leather tanning bench. There we go. Actually, that almost looks like it would be more natural in a corner. It would have been actually really good in that corner, unfortunately, but we'll have to live with it. Okay. Because it might actually, hold on, now that might make it really a little hard to get in there. Oh, actually, hold on, right across from it. There we go. Because you won't be able to make a plate beating station, so, or a what do you call it, plate armor beating station. So let's go with also a clothing bench. There we go. And we put that one closer to the door, I think. Maybe centered over there. Alright, I think that looks nice. We do an interior wall. Maybe right here, just to block it off to some degree. Give it a little bit of sense of direction. Can I not get it closer? I can. There you go. I think that's looking nice. That's looking nice. Alright, so confirm that. Or no, actually let's do some lights. Some lighting. Some torch posts. 2 at the door. And then let's have 1 maybe here. Maybe 2 at the front of here. Then 1 here. Move it over a little bit so it matches a little bit with that. And then kind of cross over here. Ah, there you go. Oh, little bit over, just a tad. There we go. And then 1 more in the corner, or actually we need a few here. So right, so we want 1 kind of here, and then the next one will be in the corner here. Maybe 1 more here. Just to replicate, since every crafting station, I think we have 2 down right now. Nice. It doesn't seem like it's far enough over, actually. And then close enough. Close enough. I keep getting too, what do you call it? Fixated on it. Doesn't need to be perfect. It's a dystopic world where people get eaten alive. I don't think that torch... I don't think exact torch placement will be the end of the Kenshi world. Oh, I missed a little... I'm sorry. I know... what do you call it? Hey, Frostbite. I missed a few of your... what do you call it? I missed a few of your... chats. I think I got a little carried away with building, but I see that you were caught. Oh, now in the desert we owned a house in the desert. We owned a house in Bad Teeth. Bad Teeth was the place we were last, and technically we didn't own the city. It was a city that we were living in. We still have that home there. However, our retired militia teleported because we had to do a reset position because we were getting some people stuck. Speaking of stuck, I just noticed one of our retirees is melded into the wall. Please free yourself. Okay, there we go. Well, we're trying to make them a new retirement home here, but they got teleported here because of the reset position. Uh-oh. Speaking of combat. Who are we duking out with this time? Okay, more Band of Bones that are knocked out. We actually have more room now, I think, in the jail to grab even more of them. So let's throw him in there. Or her in there. Or him. Her in there. There you go. Hey, I think he's just carrying him around. Come in here. Whoop, there you go. Go ahead, put them in. There we go. Our jail is expanding. We're expanding and we're caught. We're gonna actually probably get get too many people in there actually pretty quickly. I would not be surprised if we have some trouble. Also, if you may have noticed also, if you didn't see the stream where we were getting our armor coloration worked out, Griffin has orange armor. We got him orange armor as a test to show you kind of how dying works in the game. How you guys can do dying in the game. I might do some more of that again today too. There's a red saber who's just like just looking up at me every once in a while. Get him. Which we can actually use the red sabers to get more of this orange armor. I'm kind of curious. I want to capture a swamp ninja because I want to see if you can dye an already dyed set of gear. That's something I haven't tested before. Okay, let's heal him up and throw him in the jail. Hey, hold on. What are you doing? Stop healing him. I'll heal him. Okay, let's pick him up. Let's get her to the jail cell. Tragic to see people lose their path to such savagery. I get you, Griffin. We're our little home, and they're trying to invade it, right? Griffin's been kind of the what do you call it, deuteragonist of this campaign with load. Now that's all the cages we have worked out for right now. They're actually healing each other, so that's good. Or healing himself, one or the other. You know, Griffin, provide first aid, because I don't know if they're going to be able to do it very well. First aid. We may even let him out without any gear after time. But we do want to keep a red saber. Here, I think dust bosses, hold on. Loot. Let's try looting the dust boss. I think they do have an armor color too. No? They do not. Dust bosses will not give you an armor color, I guess. And if you want to clean it from the stolen tag, because, and again, I would try not to exploit this. I would only use this to. Oh, actually, hold on. I would only use this to. There we go. To clean something that you really haven't stole. Just that you really haven't stolen. But you can clean it by throwing it into an item furnace. And then if you throw it into an item furnace and take it out, it no longer has a stolen tag. But use with caution. Use with caution because you don't want to cheapen your experience by exploiting when it's something that really isn't needed. I do so many testing Kenshi. Like in my solo gameplay, I do so much testing with Kenshi. But I never try to hold on to anything I found that is a little bit of a fun exploit. It's fun, but I think that the most enjoyment of Kenshi you can have is when you really earn it. But that's everyone's kind of different. Some people, like when I was a kid, I used to play Unreal Tournament. I only ever played Unreal Tournament with cheat codes. Never fair. Intentionally, I played an entirely different style of game. I played Unreal Tournament versus the bots with cheat codes as a kid. but I explicitly would use no clip and would be like popping out and then shoot and then move back, pop out and shoot and move back, or something like that, or do like a whole against a whole another team. Because no clip was just too fun. That's probably got to be my favorite cheat code in any game, in virtually any game I've ever played. Were those old no clip ones, because you got to see so much, and it was still dangerous because you could actually warp into basically a environmental hazard without knowing. And at the same time, you had to pop out to fight them too. So it was like playing like a whole different style of game. So, but in Kenshi, to me, it'd feel a little. For me, I try not to play with too many exploits. So if you use that little trick I showed you, preferably don't overuse it, or you might find that the game can get really easy if you use too many exploits. Because no one will be upset that you stole anything, because that's basically what fences serve like in the game. If you actually have run into a thief fence, you can sell it to them, and then if you leave and then buy it back, everything's 50% off, and it's also 50% selling, but they'll no longer be stolen as well. That's another option, and by far more legitimate, I think, because there is a cost. But if you're doing armor dyeing, it's your armor. You didn't steal it. You threw it onto an unconscious person and it magically changed colors. It is not. It is not theft. I'm actually kind of surprised that they don't. It doesn't seem like people can have a stolen tag for your stuff. But actually, I want to have load test it out because I want to see if it's just that my armor's already died. But I want to see if load will get something from the dust bandit. If his armor will change color from throwing it onto the dust bandit. What are you doing in here? What were you doing? You were doing something. Were you unlocking yourself? Were you I could get right into their head. Speaking of no clip. But we caught. Look like you were trying to escape. Okay, either way, let's go ahead and loot him. And let's see if this works. If it worked, okay, so no, does not give an armor color. And so it seems to be just the red sabers that will give us armor colors. We'll actually play for a second just to see. Nope. Okay, loot. Play for a second. Nope. Just the red sabers. We'll get armor coloring from these guys. I know hungry bandits. You can get green. You can get like a yellow green, and then you can get green from the swamp bandits or the swamp ninjas. Exactly, it's not cheating, it's game mechanics. or got really all games in a way. I mean, if you were to get really meta, everything is pretty much game mechanics in a game, and it's what rules you're wanting to follow by. It's just a different kind of game. Oh, is someone fighting something? Oh, someone's attacking our gate. Is that the Red Saber raid? Oh no, it's a friend. See, this is what I find funny, is our friends will knock at our door like that. Like, could you preferably not bash the door in to say hello? I mean, it does get my attention, so I don't know. I guess it works. Oh, who are they? More the Band of Bones. Okay, they're just leaving. Nice meeting you, Band of Bones. Good to see you've voluntarily decided to leave. In fact, we don't really need any of the Band of Bone members. So if we want to, let's try to release some of our prisoner ones and see if they go in their way. We don't really have a permanent storage facility here, so I think that probably we want to release them back into the swamp, but without gear. I think that'd be the responsible thing to do. There we go. Oh, he immediately punches Griffin in the face. That's his first response. Okay. That's gratitude for you. Oh, he's been transported outside. Oh, what's going on? Is he running? Okay, no, he wasn't running away. He was. Okay, so if you don't want our help, we will gladly dispose of you outside. And see how well you fare in the swamp. Somebody first aid him. We were letting you go, and we're gonna let you go, whether you like it or not. See, this is when being in Mongrel. I love being in like the Fog Island areas. It's one of my favorite places to go every now and then because the Fog Island poles, right, are really are really the only way to actually get rid of characters with any assurity, because you can't kill characters on the ground. So the thing is, they're just gonna keep getting up, and if you have them in the thing, you could starve them out, which is true. You could totally starve them out, but it always feels like they're taking up the space. until then. I always feel like what do you call it? They end up wandering around sometimes, or they end up at the worst time, or you can kind of get a little cheesy by always releasing them and fighting them. I mean, it's not cheesy really, but let's go ahead and take him. Let's deposit him somewhere. There we go. Be free! And not here with me. Okay, there we go. Otherwise our jail cells will fill up. We just don't have enough room in the jail to just stack everybody in. Especially, and I always feel bad if I'm just leaving them to starve to death. But if in the Fog Islands, it's both fun to save people from the Fog Island pools, and also to to condemn invaders to them, because you don't want a ton of bodies littering around, and they'll eat dead bodies, so you can use it like a weight of. And the thing is that princes are cost 6,000 per head. We call it Fog Island princes, and they're very easy to sneak up. Once you get good stealth, you can sneak up and just rip their head from their shoulders. You just go on and just rip their head right off. And so you can really make some money by taking some prisoners. And you can always, if you always feel bad about possibly leaving them to getting eaten, you always have the ability to save them after maybe they lose a leg or two. That way, at least that they won't be caught. A danger if you decide to let them out again. What is he doing? She's having some trouble, to say the least. I can't even. Hold on. Loot. Let's take all the stuff off of them too. I could actually just make this orange. There we go. Orange armor. And I don't know if I can make the pants orange, though. I don't think samurai pants are technically colorable. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw these in here. And then really quickly throw this in here and then just wipe all the stolen tags off. There we go. And turn that on. There we go. Finishing up our nice little, well, this is actually nicely lit in here. This one's probably one of the best lit rooms in all of my base. Or buildings in all my base. Most of it's just dark. Dark and grim. We can actually set some lighting outside. So let's make it a little nicer looking. It's supposed to be approachable. If we are making Okranite missionaries, I imagine they don't want to look doom bringing and foreboding. I mean, that could be what they want, but it's not really, I guess, good for good for what we got it, for business, I guess. There you go. Okay, let's get that there. And we can actually get another one here without, I think, not being too off crooked. I just don't want it to be sideways. Some of these places kind of leave it kind of standing sideways. If that's a little bit too much of a... There we go. And then... that one's fine. A little close to the building, but that's fine. Oh, that is going like way tilted back. Can we change that? Oop, that is not what I want either. Okay, so we'll have to just confirm it there. And have this one here, as long as it's... No, it's way tilted sideways. We'll just leave it like that. So I have some more lights. Albeit outside lights really don't cast light quite the same as when they're indoors. Our retirement home is ironically now the last thing we've got. We still, that one back in Bad Teeth is now probably all that food just sitting around for no reason in it. Might actually visit Mongrel again pretty soon. If we get particularly... What in the... They're still having some trouble. You know what? Do we have more than one? Hold on. Maybe pick up. Or Griffin, pick them up and put that back in. Put them back in. Reset their... There we go. Put it. Nope, they are still having some trouble. In fact, we can just change everyone to orange armor. Or at least the or kind of the veterans who have been with us for quite a while to orange, and then we're gonna have green for everyone who is mostly new. I know Benji had been here for at least a little while. Trying to remember exactly who was the... I think Dr. Chung was the last one we got before the massacre, I want to say. I think we did have Dr. Chung at the massacre. So we'll keep him, what he's got. Okay. Again, I don't think plated boots do anything, but I'm going to just do it anyway. So we'll give everyone who had been here for a while orange armor. There we go. Zim, you've earned your orange armor. Come here. Come get some orange armor. Also, this will help me tell skill level from at least the level of distance. They have the pale armor or the colorless armor. I'll know that they may need some help. Again, I'll do shoes just in case there is a difference. I don't think there is. I might actually give Dr. Chung a unique color, and then because we want him to kind of be the medic, so we're gonna want to keep him safe. We don't want to see him on the ground. So if we see probably like something like red, maybe. I mean, red's pretty close to orange, so we'll have to think that one out. We'll have to think of some kind of unique color for him. Maybe red, black, or something like that. Or just maybe change everyone else's to colored and his just be white. Or not white, but because there's actually white armor you can get. I should say the uncolored armor. There you go. He's getting stuck on that table here and there. Okay, we're gonna we might be able to let our retirees rest at the jail for at least a little while before they get their stuff built. That generator is really doing work. Is that okay? Beautiful. Then again, I have a 15 power demand. I'm not really asking it to do much. Oh, I just saw something. I saw a voice. What was that? Whose voice was that? Okay, I need someone who's going to do armoring. Who's not really doing much. Molly, you could be the armor. Also, you don't have the, you ironically don't have, any metal armor yet, so. I'm actually kind of curious what that leather armor would turn into. With the different coloration. We're going to set you as doing... What's price-wise difference? We'll do rattan hats. Repeat Q. Throw that on top. Because we don't really have any leather anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. Make leather #1 priority. And fabric bench. Let's do... maybe some black cloth shirts, because we do have a lot of people who don't have any. Or actually, hold on. Martial artist bindings could work. Or turtleneck. Do we have leather turtleneck? Oh yeah, it's going to require leather, obviously. Let's do martial artist bindings. It actually has an effect. And let's just put a bunch of them, but not anything else. So anyone who doesn't have a shirt, or has a shirt with no effect, will have at least something. Oh, we need to put armor storage here. Armor storage, there we go. That was kind of silly of me to forget. But entire armory, but armor production facility with no place to store the gear. I might just do better with just 2. There we go. That's probably enough. Oh, they actually do have some animal skin. Oh, I forgot we do have a good amount of animal skin in the store, don't we? We have a ton, and we never sold it. That's gonna come in handy. Hold on, then let's okay, we're not actually doing the martial artist bindings, so never mind that. We're making some rattan hats. Yeah. I don't know how to make a leather turtleneck though, so here's where research is going to be handy. We really need to start getting ways of making research. What's your armor anyway? Literally at 1, so that's going to be interesting, to say the least. To see how that goes. How's Slink doing? Slink is one of the ones we got. What do you call it? They help him with cooking, I think. Along with Crumble John and a few others. I think everyone's also not hurt anymore. Oh, Zim's got a little bit of an arm injury. So we'll have him rest a little bit. Just in case another attack comes by. Load, I think, he's doing alright. I think it's just Zim. Is it just Zim? I think it's just Zim. He's the only one with any injuries. Okay. The retirees, once they start getting ready, we need to start putting them in beds near permanently, because we don't want them to have to eat too much food, and that will greatly decrease the amount of food they need. I think the prisoners are starting to get hungry too. I actually don't see much reason in keeping some of these band of bones here, so let's loot. Because we're not a prison camp. We're our whole thing is we're Okranite missionaries. So we're going to just take all that stuff. Here, and then switch this with this. Take that. And then set them, or we're going to grab them and drop them outside. I would set them free, but I feel like they're just going to get upset at us. Well, actually, hold on. No, we need to set them free, I think, for them to maybe automatically run away, because they're going to come after us if we just put them down. So let's click. Do we have a door open? Any doors open? That one's open. Okay, so set free. Oh. Oh, they're running. And there they go. Off and back into the swamp. Hopefully life treats them well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the Dust Bandit, because that's another one that's not really super useful. Let's actually destroy some of this stuff real quick, though. Turn on. And turn on. And then turn on. There we go. And now let's go ahead and get the rest worked out. The great thing is that's really great disposal of gear that you have no better place to put it. Loot. Actually, it's making some money from the occasional traveler. Buying some of our medicine. Because we produce medicine in insane quantities. That's a standard pants, but I'll do without it. And standard shoes, but I'll just burn it. I think because I'll be able to make some stuff soon. Or just buy better variants. Because it's plated boots we want anyway. So let's set this guy free, this dust boss. Wait, who's fighting us? Oh no, who is it that snuck in? Band of Bones probably came in through the open door. Ah, darn. They told him where we were. They ratted us out. Let's close this door. So we get letting them go, I guess. A whole other Band of Bones attack. That or they just literally spawned inside. Let's play through this normal speed so we can actually kind of get a good look at how we're doing combat-wise. I think actually we're doing pretty nice. Oh, he's surrounded. I don't think he's going to make it out of this, but he's going to hit a few of us at a time. Now, you got to watch out for AoE, because that's where, like, your defensive skills, and this is where sometimes one-on-one is better. In fact, hold on. I'll show you what I mean by that. Is everyone run here, and Griffin be the only one to fight him. And this is where you'll see that one-on-one is sometimes better. Because then you won't be able to hit multiple people at a time. There we go. Did Zim get knocked out? No, Zim's just sleeping. He slept through the whole thing. Come on, John, you need to move too. I think I had you set to sleep, so... Everybody medic? Technically I have Dr. Chung on permanent medicing, but that only works so much. I think that we were caught. We still have a bit before the prison's even fully done. We haven't gotten any of the beds yet worked out. I think we're making maybe too much medicine. I think that we might want to shut down our medicine production for at least a little while. Because I think we're just loaded. We're loaded with medicine. So let's get rid of that. Because we have more medicine than we know what to do with. And we could sell a bunch of it, too, which could make us some money. And there's one of the things that sell a little bit better. Is that Logan? You're going to help me transfer these over into here. Because I think that's what's been selling, actually. Is the medical kits. I think only rarely do they ever buy anything else. Stone, get off that seat. Load really likes it here. He likes it in the prison. I don't know why, he just likes visiting it, I guess. Oh, he has the materials, but he just can't get to the... For some reason, he doesn't want to run around. So we have to remember the red saber can get us the rest of that gear. Oh, Stone, you're fighting still. Seems like we need to take that person a prisoner. Pick up and throw him in brig. Throw him in the brig. The prison. We're not on a boat, so I guess it's just the prison, but you get what I'm saying. Let's put him in the prisoner cage. There we go. Okay, I'm sure they're trying to break out or something. Or they're first aiding themselves or something. I don't even know if they can break out. I've never actually seen them try. Kind of cool if they could, though. Pretty scary if it was a cannibal or something like that. I was able to save myself in a solo gameplay through. Speaking of the Fogland, I was able to save myself from basically getting kidnapped by the Fogmen because we're caught. One was knocked out in the city, but if you're laying down, you can't resist getting picked up. So I was just sleeping on top of a thieves' tower, and then my solo gameplay, he comes up from being knocked out inside the city and grabs me, but I'm saved as he runs down and gets got attacked by the ninjas. But there's another time where they actually got me outside and got me onto a fog pole. But I was able to be saved because they just left. They all just left because it was just him alone. It was just him alone, so he just left. Because the thing is, they call the princes in, and that's when you're in trouble. So the good thing is, if you do happen to get picked up by a rogue Fogman, you can actually save yourself. Don't give up, because you can save yourself pretty easily. Because unless it was a fog prince who grabbed you or a fog heavy, right? You're not in any danger. You're not really in any danger. Because even if as soon as you get off the pole, it's only a fog drone that you're fighting. I mean, if you're as far as I know, drones won't also start eating people. I've only ever, when I've knocked out people who are because I go up and try to save them from other people, like the Holy Nation Outlaws from the poles. They are typically only ever getting eaten by heavies or the princes. I've never seen a drone actually start trying to eat somebody. So if you do happen to get picked up by a rogue drone, it's not the end of the world. You're probably going to escape, unless you're already dying. If you're already dying, then yeah, you're already messed up. But you can save yourself. There's a lot of things in Kenshi that look like it's going to be like you want to go, oh no, I don't want to do this. But sometimes it's better. Like, I've got bounties on me. I've authentically just tried to reason them. Kind of like how in this gameplay we had Lode get accidentally taken as a slave by the Holy Nation, being mistaken for a bandit, because I think the guy was trying to pick up a bandit and someone else picked up the bandit, so he picked up Lode and took him to Rebirth. But we were able to kind of get that out of that and also kind of try to make sense of it in the story. So don't miss opportunities. Now if you're testing, that's one thing, but if you're just testing stuff, but kind of work out to yourself when you're testing and when you're not, so that way you don't feel like you're not always retroactively saying, oh, but I was testing. There we go. Let's start up the, there we go, and throw this in here. Nice. Alright. I wonder how our rattan hat production is going. Molly, how are the rattan hats going? Oh, I don't think I have. Now everyone's been medic. Okay, so Molly, how's the rattan hat production going? Do we just run out of leather? I think we ran out of leather. Or we don't have the leather storage yet. So I think they're probably... Load, prioritize that preferably, so we can get that leather storage working. And also, Molly, go ahead and get a bunch of this on here and make some leather. There we go. Does it take iron plates to build the storage for leather? We got plenty of iron plates. Come on. Go over here and fix that up. I bet you're carrying iron plates right now where you're standing. No, he's trying to get to the beds. Oh, sometimes he doesn't like the stairs either. Now go upstairs. There we go. This time finish it too, because this one you just kind of left half finished. There we go. Let's run him away from that. Oh no, Logan is fell victim to the. Oh no, there he is. He's free. I was gonna say he fell victim to the glitch again. Load, come on. Stop staring in the corner, buddy. Oh, hold on. Did you get fabric? There you go. Sometimes you have to just pull them around. I guess because they just try to run the most direct route. But sometimes they just get caught up on the stairs. And then now we can throw some of our retired militia up there. And they can actually start real resting, but this time without rain falling in their eyes. What? Strike is fighting someone and not fighting someone. Okay, there we go. At the same time, it was blinking. There we go. We have so many people we could take prisoner right now. There's just so much. But I think we've gotten to the end of our stream. We actually went a little bit past our typical ending point. But had some trouble with the mic to begin with, so it was nice to record. To go a few minutes over at least. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. We'll be back tomorrow, and tomorrow we're probably going to prioritize finishing up the last bit of our base, this building and the prison. We're also going to probably try to get a swamp ninja. If we can capture a swamp ninja, we can also have some green intermixed with our orange armor, which would be really nice. So that we can kind of get a little bit of a visual representation of who is who. And maybe even give Lode and Griffin their own unique armor color, if we can find something. Maybe have orange for veterans, and have green for, well, people who are green, as in new. And maybe we'll think of a fun color to give Griffin and Lode, because they're the two. They're two of the three original people. By that I mean is Lode we started with, and Griffin and Anu were the two people we got immediately first. And Anu unfortunately didn't make it through the massacre, so something to keep Griffin and Lode identified would be kind of fun as well, as our two most senior characters. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys later, and bye.